Let's create the script to create a button interaction in Flash. As you can see, I've already set up my stage. On frame 1, I have a button set up, and I have a background. The background layer, you notice, goes to both frames 1 and 2. On frame 2, I have an animation of a rocket ship taking off. Going back to scene 1, I want to set up scripting so that when the button is pressed on frame 1, we move to frame 2 and the movie clip of the rocket launching is played. To do that, we're going to set up some script. Script are instructions or programming languages that tell Flash how to operate. To input the script, we'll create a new layer on the main scene. Name that layer script. Then we'll press F9 on the keyboard. That will open the script window. Here's where we give our instructions. Button test 2 is the instance name of the button in the scene. So if I click on the button in the scene and go into properties, I'll see that it's called button test 2. I'm going to add an event listener. The code for that is button press 2 dot or period add event listener, and then in parentheses we're going to give it 2 parameters or 2 values that this method needs in order to operate. The first parameter is mouse event dot click. That the event listener, what it does is while the movie is running, it continues to listen for a certain event. The event that it's going to listen for is the mouse event and click. The second parameter is play on. Play on is a function. This function is called when the event listener comes across that event in the movie. So in this case, when someone clicks on button test 2 with the mouse, function play on will be called. Here's the function. A function just starts out with the name function and then the name that you want to call. In this case, play on. These 2 values, when you call play on, you have to make sure what you call is the same name as in the function. Inside the parentheses is the event variable. For now, just understand that you have to have this value there. Now inside the function, there are curly braces, open curly brace and a closed curly brace. These curly braces define the block of code that will be executed when that function is called. So everything that is written inside these curly braces will be executed when this function is called. In this case, we only have 1 line of code. Go to and stop, and in parentheses 2. What this says tells the Flash movie to go to and stop frame 2. Our final line of code is outside of the function, and it's just a stop command. And it tells the movie to stop here on frame 1. What will happen now is when the movie is played, it should stop on frame 1. And we have the event listener waiting for that button to be clicked. As soon as it's clicked, we go to frame 2, which frame 2 has the movie clip of the rocket taking off.